got started, I guess when I was a little kid, my dad had horses, and then he didn't have any for like 25 years. My brother, my dad got a couple horses, then I jumped in. And then once COVID hit, we just figured we'd try and train them ourselves, my brother and I, and gone well so far.
My family, my grandfather always have a racehorse, so I follow him, and that's why I'm still in the business.
My dad, my family, they were always in it. Grew up here, so.
Family, we grew up in it in Manitoba, I guess, and then BC.
My father was my main start in the industry, and then it became a family affair. So once it's in your blood, it's there to stay.
My dad did it as a hobby, and then I just took over from there, and I'm still here.
I would say I was about 12 years old, and we had a couple ponies at our place, and we bought a racehorse at a sale, and then we found out it was a racehorse, and we got it trained, and then we started training ourselves and become full-time at it, and so that's how we got started, I guess.
Through my family, my father, he always had a couple horses growing up, and I think my first horse I was 13, and I drove him in an amateur race when I was 14.
Completely born and raised, right from birth. I was in the barn when I was a baby.
It's a family thing. Doing it my whole life.
I got involved when my whole family owned horses. They never trained them or worked with them, but that's what got me in initially. And I met JR through my cousin Daniel years ago, and he was back here at Flamboro Downs when they had stabling. And my first horse was Test Case Hanover. I owned a third of them. I was hooked after that.
I would say racing on Delaware, Ohio on Jug Day.
The favorite memory was always when me and my dad used to go to the races and stuff like that. Like he's a big part of my life growing up and stuff. And we had a lot of good times, and that's kind of what it's about, like staying within the family. And now my son's driving too and racing horses, so it's kind of it's a family tradition, as Hank Williams Jr. would sing.
Best was I flew a horse to Edmonton to race, and the big race in Edmonton, and drove it. So that was my highlight, I would say, in my career.
My first training win, I think, when I have 18 years old. I race a mare I buy for 1,500, and she won his first race at Rideau Carleton, so it's good memories.
Geez, I had a couple. I was very fortunate to race in 98 in Hippodrome Blue Bonnets or whatever it is. I was second in their Prix and that was pretty exciting. And then actually odds on Amethyst winning the O'Brien Award in 2018, I believe.
Probably my favorite memory was the Drivers' Challenge at London last year when I won 2 races. I think went 54th, Nate's Bucky, and then Debunka went in 57. So Louis Waugh drove one and Travis Henry drove the other. But that was probably my favorite. Back-to-back races, it was pretty cool.
There's a lot of memories. I don't know what to pick as my favorite memory. Most recent years, my favorite memory would be winning the 2-year-old standardbred pace at the Red Mile Little Brown Jugette Day last year with Valley of Fear. She took a track record down there. That was very fun. That was a very good memory.
I don't really have a favorite memory. I just do it every day. And
Favorite memory of harness racing would definitely be winning the Gold Cup and Saucer. I was thrilled. It was the best day ever. Best night ever.
I would have to get my first driving win out here with Mocket Paid.
Probably Grand River, Georgian, Hanover, Clinton. I haven't decided if I'm doing that yet, but yeah, maybe Mohawk a little bit. We'll see.
Probably Mohawk. I'm kind of there and here all the time anyways. I would say Mohawk's next in line.
We'll probably travel Ontario a bit. Probably Georgian Downs, Kawartha Downs, if we have anything good enough, Mohawk, and then we might head south to Dresden or Leamington when they get going as well.
Hopefully Georgian Downs, since it's 15 miles from home.
I work full-time for Blake McIntosh, so that's going to fill my summer up. And then we have our own horses that we're hopefully going to be racing this summer. So I have a very busy summer.
It gets busier now. It's going to be a lot of tracks. I hope I can get a lot of work at Georgian this summer. I plan to go there. That's 3 nights a week. And then Grand River, as always. And maybe Hanover and Clinton, and after that it just varies. Sometimes I get the odd horse at Mohawk or even anywhere else like Sarnia and stuff if there's like a grass route that I'm glued on to. So there can be 5 or 6 different tracks throughout the week in the summer. It can be quite busy.
A little bit of Grand River, and then we see how things go. And we usually give them the summer off because we hay a lot in the summertime and busy. So give them the time off and get them ready for the fall and have Flamboro. We don't like shipping too much.
Georgian and Mohawk, I'm going to try to focus at. Maybe run up to Kawartha once or twice and try to pick up a driving win or two. But yeah, try to focus at Mohawk now for sure.
Probably Grand River and Georgian is both track close to my place, so I race around. Where I can win, I go.
I think it's going to be Grand River, but there's a couple that might be Mohawk horses. I don't know yet.
I'll probably be at Sarnia on Saturdays, Grand River the rest of the week, and maybe Sundays I'll go to Georgia, but it's a trek. So.
If you magically turned into a crayon, what color would you be?
Purple, because it's my favorite color.
One last thing. So, since you have been the MVP of In the Paddock, we wanted you to have this little award.
Oh, yeah?
So thank you so much for doing everything that you've done for this show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Wait till my voice. I'll put it in the house. Yeah, thank you.